So this is what I will talk about and present for you. It's a new way of doing treatment in Norway. Not so new anymore. We launched this project in 2007, and it was supposed to last for only 2 years, but we're still going, so it means we must have been doing something right, because the government still gives us funding to continue. And I will show you today how it works, how we contact the clients and talk on a weekly basis, and yeah, some research results. I will not go deep into that, but I will show you some results from our findings in a brief study that we did. I've been working with problem gambling for about 10 years. It's been group therapy, individual therapy, and also the national helpline is located at the hospital where I work. So that's been part of the job as well. But now I work only with this project. So a brief history about Norwegian problem gambling. This is used to be the main problem in Norway. Slot machines. I think we were one of the worst countries in the world. There were slot machines everywhere. Because of the harm and damage they did, they were removed and banned in 2007. And now what happened, or now the main problem is still the slot machines, but now it's online. Online slot machines is the majority of problems in this treatment program. So the project is funded by the Norwegian Ministry of Health. Started out in 2006, developed the program. My colleague Øystein back there did a great job developing this until I took over as providing treatment in 2007. And the aim is to make it easier to seek help, reach out to more problem gamblers. Because this is cost effective, it's high accessibility 24/7 because it's online. So we lower the threshold for treatment seeking, especially considering you don't need the referral from your doctor like it used to be in Norway. You always had to go through your doctor and get a referral. Now you sign up for yourself through the website. In Norway, many people live far from treatment services, outpatient clinics. So we want to reach out to those people who have many hours driving to get to treatment. The stigma about seeking help, we know. We heard this morning at the keynote speaker as well. Talked a lot about that. We think it may be easier to seek help in this way. It's more anonymous. Yeah, and we want to give the problem gambler more flexibility to don't have to go from work, or they can do the treatment in their own living room. So, to get started, you sign up through our website. I get a form, so I contact them. I will show you. This program lasts for 3 months, and it's weekly telephone meetings. And between every telephone meeting, we also do some writings, client assignments, every week provide the structure of the treatment program. And the assignments are based on cognitive behavior therapy. I will show you more of that as well. So this is how it looks. They sign up and they go through the first telephone meeting where we make an appointment of the first conversation, the client interview, just to get to know each other a little bit more, and to give the client enough information about the program. After that, we have to open the user account online. It's a digital safe platform where only the participants can log in. It's like the treatment room. It's closed for others. Where we start out with a screening. We do the symptom checklist, the Gamblers Believe questionnaire, and the SOGs. And as you can see, after every assignment, there's also a consultation, as I said. We also do a retest at the end of the screening. And that's what I will show you in our research as well. We compare the test and retest scores. As you can see, I've written online forum, a discussion forum for the clients as well, to meet each other and talk to each other, support each other. That has not worked out as we hoped. Very few people used the forum, so we have to make that a better forum, I guess, for people to use it. So that's not up now. The assignments, as I said, every week they look like this. It's not big assignments. There's not a lot of writing, but it takes you about 10 to 15 minutes to do the tasks. You'll start out with the motivation and goals, what do you want to achieve, and the belief in yourself, and the readiness to change. We go into analyzing gambling situations, the high-risk situations, what to do in those situations. We have some self-help tools that we also send to the client. This is something we call the flash card. It's a red card. We encourage the gamblers to keep it someplace visible. It's a reminder about the process you're in. It says stop, think one more time. Pros and cons about gambling. And a question to ask yourself, how will I feel after I've gambled? Many people just put this away and never use it, but we know that some people, even if it's a very easy tool, have good help in that. You can also write your own self-instructions on the backside, or a picture of your kids or wife, or something that reminds you not to gamble that day. As I said, most people they use online gambling, so they can have this card in the laptop. So every time they open the laptop, they will see this card, and maybe, hopefully, reconsider gambling that day. So far, sorry. Oh yeah, the rest of the tasks, sorry. We also go through the financial situations to help the gambler to go to work and handle all the debts, and who to contact, who to talk to. Self-disclosure. The gambling have been a secret for many years, over a long time. So we talk a lot about how to open up to the loved ones, to include the wife or husband. So that's into the next level as well, to build relationships about trust and honesty. Maintaining abstinence for gambling, what to do instead, like what to do with my spare time now. When I stopped gambling, I have a lot of time to do other things. So we have to fill that time with something that's not gambling. So that's how the treatment program looks, and that's 3 months. For some people, this is enough. The phone meetings and the assignments is enough to stop gambling. For others, it's a supplement to other kind of treatment. They go to outpatient clinics and do this as well. Some people struggle with other things, maybe depression or anxiety, and go to treatment for that, but can still do this at the same time. So far, about 900 have signed up for treatment. There's about 1/3 that completes. So it means we lose a lot of people. It's easy to get in touch with us and start. So easy drop in, it's easy to drop out, I think, because you can only sign up. You don't go through the doctor, as I said. So we lose the majority of the dropouts did not start at all. They just have signed up and maybe have one phone meeting, and then that's it. And we don't have the answers why they didn't continue. There's most men, about 80%. I think that's pretty close or similar to what we see in other clinics in Norway, outpatient for problem gamblers. The age is from 16, and the oldest one I had is 69-year-old. Mean age is about 34 years old for men, and women are about 39 years old. And for both genders, the main problem is online casino, online slot machines, internet slots. They're very accessible in Norway. Everybody that has a smartphone also have a casino in their pocket. You can play everywhere, anytime, and it's a big problem. Sports betting is also getting more and more accessible because the phones also provide those kind of bets. So that's sports betting as well as the machines. Some still have problem with the machines. Some poker problem. Poker online and offline. Horse betting is a problem for some. Also day trading, the stock market. And we have this. It's not about money, it's about computer games. Massively multiplayer online role-playing games, which is a been a bigger problem the last 2-3 years in Norway. World of Warcraft is maybe the most known title. We have other games like League of Legends and other games as well. So they don't lose money on those kind of games, but the time is the problem. There's no time for school or sleep or work or anything. Only gaming. Okay. In 2013, I got help from a group of researchers at the University of Bergen to look at this program, to evaluate it. You will find it online under International Gambling Studies if you want to look at it. It's called Description and Pre-Post Evaluation of a Telephone and Internet-Based Treatment Program for Pathological Gambling in Norway, a pilot study. I will show you, though, a little bit. The aim was to conduct a pilot study with preliminary description and evaluation of this novel treatment approach in terms of its effectiveness. So we look at the symptom checklist, the GBQ and SOGS, and compare from test to retest, start to finish. And what we've seen is a reduction in symptoms of pathological gambling, maintained after 3 to 6 months after treatment completion. A reduction in symptoms of general psychological distress in the symptom checklist, SL90. And fewer cognitive distortions related to gambling after treatment, as you can see in the Gambler's Beliefs questionnaire. So just to give an illustration, the blue is start and red is finish. So we can see a significant drop in depression scale and anxiety, and what people struggle with emotionally when they start in treatment. So that's basically, it says the problem gambler feels better after 3 months in treatment, after stopping gambling, quit gambling, after working out relationships to the loved ones at home. The debt and the money is sorted out, and there's a lot of factors, as you can see. So we like to say that this project so far has been a success because we have reached out to more problem gamblers that, because of geographical challenges, didn't seek help, or other challenges. I know for sure that some people have told me that if it weren't for this treatment program, I would never seek help. Because of the anonymous relationship to the therapist, you don't have to go anywhere or see a doctor or the outpatient clinic, because you can do this on the phone instead, which benefits the people. Like, maybe you're a bit famous in your, or a lot of people know you. You're a musician, or you're an actor, or you're a bank director, or even a police chief. Those people have said that I would never seek traditional help because of the guilt and the shame. So we know for sure that we have reached out to that group. And we have made it easier to seek help. And as I said, when I started, this was supposed to only be 2 years, and now it's been 8 years. So we hope this will be a permanent treatment offer in Norway, rather sooner than later. But we don't know for sure how long we can run this treatment program, because that will be up to the Ministry of Health, who funds this project. How are we doing on time? Okay. So we will continue to run treatment as far as we get funds. We will continue to update, and hopefully develop a new platform that it's more 2016 than 2007. It looks a bit old, I'll admit that. Maybe develop an app to make it even easier to reach out to more high-risk players, and also make it more adapt to the computer gaming. And when it comes to research, I hope to see a bigger research on this field in Norway. What about the dropouts? What about relapse? There's a longer follow-up. Yeah, there's plenty of things to look into in this new way of running treatment. Yeah, so that's basically what I had.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Magnus. I found that really, really interesting to find out what you're doing.
Okay.
We have time for a few questions, and lots of hands are going up.
Can I just, it's a very hard question to answer, but what work has been done on the prevalence of this internet casino problem? I appreciate that it's a severe problem anecdotally, but how does one do prevalence studies there? How does one know it's a big problem?
We have befolkningsundersøkelsen, Rune. Hva heter det på engelsk?
In Norway we have record prevalence studies that are fairly large for the population, and certainly online gambling shows up there as one of the major problems.
To the self-report, people who self-report?
Yeah, it's self-report. But that comes in addition to the information that people like Magnus and other treatment providers give. So we have numbers from different treatment providers who all say that online gambling is a problem, and you also see that mirrored in population studies.
What is the prevalence in your population studies?
We use the BGSI now, and the study that was published in 2014 had a prevalence of 0.6 for the cutoff of AIDS.
Thank you very much, Rune. Was that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do people find you?
That's a good question. Most people have Googled treatment. Yeah. And that's what comes up on top when you Google treatment in Norway. So they find the website and they read about it. Some people call to get to know me or get more information, or they sign up for treatment.
You don't advertise.
No advertising, no. We did when we launched in 2007, but not now.
Graham?
I just wanted to check the numbers. You said that 900 people have signed up. Is that since you launched the program in 2007?
That would be after 2009, actually, March 2009, after we stepped away from referrals and started only where the clients sign up for treatment.
Right. I mean, given the prevalence and the size of Norway, that sounds low. Which comes back to the question of, do you intend to do anything else promote the service or to reduce your dropout rate?
Yeah, that will be considered in the when we evaluate the program. It was supposed to last for only 2 years, and we've just been continuing on we're on a 7-8 years overtime. Yeah, we will take that to consideration.
I mean, the point is, if I may, there's been some evidence in other settings where telephone anonymous treatment mechanisms can provide a gateway to people seeking more traditional treatment mechanisms.
Yeah.
So there may be a tremendous benefit of what you're doing that's not captured. It's not just you're losing them, you're giving them, you know what I'm saying? So there is some research in that area.
Like a start for something else?
Yeah, that people sort of try out
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
these types
yeah.
of anonymous treatments,
yeah.
triple line, particularly in the field of severe depression,
Right,
suicide, and so
right.
forth, but then go on to face-to-face treatment. So they're sort of getting familiar with it. So there may be a benefit of having these, even if the retention rate is low,
Yeah.
for the online stuff.
Maybe depending on the geographical issue.
Absolutely.
Okay, time for one more, Chris.
What's the website address? Can I have a look at it? Like, can you show us?
Say again?
Can you show us the website? Like, can you bring it up? Or
Show the website?
yeah.
Yeah. It will be in Norwegian, so
You can put that.
so this is what it looks like. I guess you understand everything.
I think she's got welcome.
That's right. Welcome. Yeah. So this is information about what it is, something about gambling, addiction, something about a self-test you can take, books you can read, self-help, and I'll show you the form you fill out. Okay. Yep. If you want to start, you fill out this form. What's your name? Where do you live? Your phone number? And a short background. Why do you seek help? So it's not completely anonymous, but because you have to say who you are. But
Do you have people returning through relapse? Out of that 900?
say again?
Out of the 900?
Yeah.
Do you have people returning in relapse?
A relapse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relapse, have you got returning?
Yeah, several people actually come back after a year and start over again. I don't have the numbers for it now, but that's, yeah, that happens, absolutely. But that's for future research as well. I want to look into that more when it comes to relapse. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because relapse isn't necessarily a failure on the program. It's more from my perspective, an indicator that it's worked. It's helped people in some respects. They're coming back to, to re-engage again. So it might be a specific person or personality type that treatment program is actually appealing to, that we may not see in one-to-one. And it'd be good to do that evaluation between both.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to end this there
Yeah.
because we've got the next session.
Okay.
But perhaps you could continue the discussion over
Yeah,
lunch
yeah.
if you want to. Thank you very
All right,
much.
thank you.